Hey guys, I'm Victor Drummond. During this week, I am attending in the Websummit, the largest meeting of innovation, technology, marketing, startups, retail, healthcare solutions, and digital marketing in the world. 70,000 participants, the biggest companies in the world speaking, the 5 trillionaires, Google, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Facebook, Microsoft. From global leaders and large multinationals to Hollywood actors. To participate in the event and have access to the backstage, to the speakers, being able to have a chat with them via app or in person, it's an investment of thousands of dollars or pounds. And as knowledge is to be shared, I decided to make a short summary of what I have heard and learned from the best in the world. I've worked in centuries-old companies, respected globally. I come from a family that originated here in the UK nearly 1,000 years ago. This country is led by a monarchy that is also millenary and also of the most curious branding cases in the world. What about you, your personal brand and your business? Have you done to keep being remembered and consumed for generations? And are you getting adapted to the world's transformations? I have been dedicated a lot to building brands connected with the future for 10, 30, 50 years from now. But for that, you need a presence that understands how transformations will live today and that shape our time to come. And for you, some highlights of the Websummit. Shopify's case, the e-commerce platform that is the foundation of Facebook and Instagram stores. They assumed that no one can compete with the Amazon. That is, it's always important, even though we are big, to know our role and place in the market so that we don't row in vain. The metaverse, virtual reality, that's why the Facebook company recently changed its name to Meta, will revolutionize the way we do medical appointments, exams, and we do shop, do business, and consume entertainment. Physical stores still exist, we need this experience, but this crossover between the physical and the virtual, between our bodies and our avatars, will become more and more common. We are already avatars in some way, right? A lecture spoke of Zoom having expanded the borders of all companies and bodies. Ethics and care with data. Francis Hogan, a former Facebook employee, addressed on opening night the ethical responsibility that companies like Facebook have in relation to our data and information and how they have failed many times over these years. This morning, Nick Clegg, Facebook Vice President of Globals and Communications, spoke about the importance of people reporting the company and how committed they are to ensuring greater safety and ethics. Black Lives Matter founder Ayo Tometi explained how a simple hashtag moved the world to protest a cruel death and structural racism in which we are all victims or aggressors. I always say in my marketing and branding consultancy that there is no space for companies that do not talk about the subject, that they do not have an internal and external policies to work on themes such as diversity and inclusion. Inclusion not only for Black people, but also for women, for the LGBTQIAP+ community, for Native peoples, and for people with disabilities. And indeed, fully committed to sustainability. After all, COP26 is also happening here in the UK, with global leaders discussing and designing actions to save our planet. Of course, Brazil and the neo-fascist anti-president Jair Bolsonaro have been much criticized. Just last year, 10,000 square kilometers of the Amazon forest was devastated. Well, but that's an issue for another video. hope you enjoyed this brief summary. Comment, follow and share with your friends. See you in the next video.